Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Soulful Caring, Caregiving, and Caretaking. Thank you for joining me. About a week ago, I saw the movie The Farewell, and in it, a character asserts that there's a collective responsibility we have to carry the burden of one of us who is suffering. And I thought of my mother, a fiercely independent woman who is becoming more dependent by the day. A woman who has lost all of the family members of her generation. Her siblings are gone, her cousins are gone, her husband is gone, and so there's real loneliness. And there's the aging process itself. It's hard, definitely not for the faint of heart. But I know that it's not possible for me or for members of my family to really take that pain away. The best we can do is relieve it. And how can we do that? In part by being mindful of who she is and what this stage of life means for her, giving her our attention, being empathetic. But I wondered, as I thought about the movie again, this idea of collective responsibility. That movie dealt with an Asian family, a Chinese family, but it called to mind for me the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. But I am asserting here that all of us need the village, not just children. In an article this week, a Dr. Michael Woodward, Dr. Woody, mentioned the impact of social connection on happiness and how critical it was. And so, again, this idea of village, how do we energize the village for the benefit of our loved ones? So I'd like to offer a couple of ideas. Reach out to those organizations that your loved one was involved with more actively at one time, and remind them that this once highly visible member is now not really so seen. My mother's experience itself is an exemplar. When she was younger, in her 70s and even into her 80s, she would visit the shut-ins regularly. And what a blessing that was for those people. But now she's nearly a shut-in herself, and she needs care and attention. So reach out and have them reconnect. Also, invite them in. Using my mother's example again, she is a member of the Rosary Society at her church. And that society, that group, during the Lenten period, circulates among the homes of its various members to say the Rosary. So my mother invites them into her home. They say the Rosary, they have a meal or a tea and dessert, and it's a wonderful opportunity to reconnect. And there are local resources. Her example again, for a long time she was a member of one of the recreation centers run by the New York City Parks and Recreation Department. And when she would go there, she would participate in a weekly quilting class. So imagine a group of people sitting around, chatting, producing this wonderful work, and feeling really engaged with each other. So identify those resources in the community. And lastly, from my perspective, when the weather is nice, get outside, take a walk. And that walk might mean using a wheelchair or a scooter, but I'm not talking about when you're outside on your way to an appointment. If you're caring for someone and you can get outside with them in a real leisurely way, allowing them to engage with neighbors they haven't seen in some time, to check out the change in the seasons, to observe changes in the neighborhood, that would be a wonderful experience. So I thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and please hit the bell so you're notified when new videos are posted. Please also share this video. And you can also find me on Instagram under Soulful Caring. So Remember to give good care, and remember to take care of yourself. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.